Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to another stream of mine. Torchlight 3 is today what I'm going to be streaming. And yeah, we will be waiting for the Snow and Steam update, which probably is coming in an hour, but I've got hour and a half of stream, so I'm only gonna probably have like 30 minutes of getting my hands on the update before I stop my stream. But after the stream ends, I will keep playing so I can give you a video about that update tomorrow with the summary and everything, like detailed, in depth, as always. What I'm thinking of doing now is switching to some of my other builds and farming. I'm probably gonna play on my Pyromancer, we'll see. I'm not sure what to play on, but I wanna play on Mage so I can kind of farm some Mage items. Like Molten Reach, and I don't feel like playing the Cold Heart again. So maybe let's go on the Pyromancer. I can switch heroes. I don't want to stick on the same hero for this stream, so I will be switching. Let me just quickly check something. I want to plug my headset because I think it's low on battery. So just give me a moment, and also checking if the stream is running properly. And yeah, just a moment. Okay, I'm plugging the headset now. I found the cable. So this update I am so excited about. There are a lot of good things in this update that I've been waiting for a long time in regards to changes, especially the Forged rework. In fact, the thing I'm most excited about is the Forged rework. I don't care too much about the Forged stuff, nor do I care too much about a new contract, but I really do care about the Forged rework. It's my highlight of this update, my personal top new change for that update. So I'm also excited because it's gonna be on the test server, on the test realm, and the public test realm is my favorite thing about Torchlight 3. We can't access it all the time, but whenever we can access it, it has helped me immensely. Alright, I forgot something. I need to go and use my gold coins. I've got almost 20k gold coins. I need to spend them on Digiti. Hopefully I can get the Molten Reach today. Although I wouldn't get my hopes up. If I haven't found this item by now, most likely I never will until they do some sort of changes to the itemization rates. Especially from gambling. I'm not expecting to get it from gambling. But maybe while gambling I might find something else that's good. Rahu is saying, hey Struck, hey Rahu. Welcome back, welcome back. Are you waiting for the new update as well? It should be here in an hour, less than an hour, and the update should be here, from what I know. Unless it's early. But the maintenance should have started now. So there should already be maintenance on the test server. So it could take up to an hour. Maybe it's gonna be quicker, maybe it's gonna be 20, 30, 40 minutes, we'll see. I'm gonna be paying attention every now and then, switching to Discord to make sure I don't miss the update. Should I leave 2000? Let's leave 1500 in coins. Like this. 1100.
Thanks for the gold.
And by the way, if my voice or the game is too loud, let me know. I mean, again, I'm reworking. I'm almost every day doing something to the PC, which might mess with my settings until I fix everything. I got my cable I needed today, the Y splitter, but my friend is out of the city, or at least was earlier, so he couldn't come and help me connect everything I need to. So later after my stream, I'm probably gonna try and connect all the cables myself to the proper sockets and things. But for now, let's do a little bit of fuzzier maybe. Wait, what build am I running? What's my build now? Summoning Smash, Blazing Pure. Oh, it's the basic attacks build. Okay. The Giant Swings build. Fair enough. Fair enough, we can run this for a bit. Oops, oh traps. Oops, oh traps. Huh. Let's try this one. DaiQ says that your audio quality is much better here than on some of your build guides I've seen. Maybe you've seen some of my old build guides with before I got my microphone. Also keep in mind here I'm using a software equalizer and compressor and everything like that. Whereas in some of my videos when I'm not recording through OBS, the audio sounds different. But most likely you've seen some of the older guides from like more than a month ago. If it was more than a month ago or more than 3 weeks ago, then yeah, definitely it's a different microphone, it's different settings. I'm still learning and getting the hang of how to equalize my microphone. My audio interface has 3 things, low, high and mid. But on a software equalizer I can control specific frequencies and I can completely reduce some of the useless frequencies at the bottom lows, which I don't need. And I can just I have more control with software equalizing rather than hardware, and when streaming I actually use that. Whereas in my videos I've just recently started doing equalizer on the audio after recording from my editing software, from Adobe Premiere. You're saying it's nice to hear me clearer. Well, it's good to hear that. It's good to hear that. My old microphone was my headset mic, and it obviously was not properly sounding. I mean, it was okay for a headset mic, but it was sounding very muffled. But yeah, I'm just learning about using compressors, using EQs. It's a constant learning curve, or whatever you want to call it, when it comes to streaming. There's always something that you can improve that you haven't thought of before, I guess. And thank you very much for the follow, DaiQ. Welcome to the Struck Club. Nice having you here. I also can change my voice. I mean, I can talk like this, or I can talk like this. obviously, I can modulate my voice without software and make it sound weird. I mean, I can make many weird voices. I mean, I can try and make a yapper voice. I just need to a little bit of testing and practice.
This is my upper voice.
Of course, it needs a little bit more practice to get the upper voice. When I was little, before my voice mutated, it was a little easier to do the upper voice.
But the upper voice is nice.
But yeah, of course, obviously there's software that can do this for me, changing the pitch and stuff like that. But yeah, this was just me playing with my just messing with my voice, with my what should I call it, throat, maybe my vocal cords or whatever, without any software. Just hardware. Just messing with my just tensing my I'm not sure how to say it, the back of the mouth. Yeah. The upper voice is a little bit difficult to make. But yeah, I can talk in many ways. Like now, for example, I'm talking a little bit more quiet and probably it sounds more bassy. I'm trying not to go too much into the high pitches. And normally I would talk like this. This is how I talk normally. But if I decide to talk a little bit like this, a little bit more bassy, now that's a bit different. But yeah, all of that was just me messing with my voice. And I don't try to do this on my videos. I just talk and whatever happens, I talk naturally. Whatever happens, happens. What's my quest? Oh, I can actually finish this mission. I always loved messing with voices. Ever since I was little. I mean, I looked and still look up to people like Robin Williams, Jim Carrey. Those comedians were my idols when I was growing up. And I always tried imitating them, and I tried making the voices, and I tried making animal noises and things like that. Obviously, that's the stuff I like doing. So yeah, I used to mess around a lot, making some weird voices. And I loved watching The Mask. The Mask on Cartoon Network. Pretty nice cartoon. And I obviously liked Jim Carrey's part in the movies, in the live-action movies. I wish they would make a new Mask movie. Although they did attempt to make Son of the Mask and stuff like that, but it didn't end up being as good as the originals. But yes, smoking! Somebody stop me! Things like those. Of course, I can do Jim Carrey's voice, but yeah. I can make those interesting sounding voices. Let's see. Light spear damage. That's actually pretty good. Look at that. Defense, and damage to a skill. But light spear, of all the skills I could get, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a build where light spear is the centerpiece. It's normally a support skill where you just use it to fill in the gaps. Alright, let's see. And do you know what the highest challenge level anyone? Yeah, it's 251. The end of the Fazeer dungeon is 251. After that you beat it. So there's people who have already cleared 251. You're never gonna see me going as far as 251 because it's just boring. And in fact, with this next update, I would have even less motivation to do Fazeer with all the power creep that's gonna come with the next update, where the higher you go into the Fazeer, the better items you get. This is not the way I imagine my game. Because what happens when they add a new endgame activity? What's gonna happen? Are they gonna keep adding activities with 251 stages so you can have enough item level scores on every single endgame activity? What's gonna make me wanna play another endgame activity that doesn't have those extra item score items opposed to the Fazeer? It's just not right. Maybe right now it fits because they only have the Fazeer as endgame activity. But if they don't think about the future and how this would fit in with future endgame activities, yeah, they're just gonna notice that it's not a good idea to give us that type of power creep. If they give us power creep that only remains while inside the Fazir, so the higher you go into the Fazir, the stronger you get, or your item level is only valid for within the Fazir but not outside of the Fazir, then okay, that makes sense. But when you take the power creep outside of that activity, you're kind of forcing yourself to think about how do we implement the same power creep in the other activities, and it's just not fun. If someone wanted that type of power creep, they should be ashamed for wanting such boring and easy ways of getting stronger. It's just the most boring way of getting motivated to do endgame power creep. And again, it adds more problems than the problems it solves by adding such a way of giving the player some motivation to do a certain activity. Because again, yeah, if the game will only have the Fazir for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, if they don't want to add any other endgame activities, sure, so be it. Have that power creep, but the moment they add a new endgame activity, this power creep most likely would be a big problem, because they would have to think, okay, what do we do to make sure people are motivated to do the new activity opposed to the Fazir with the power creep? Do we implement the power creep there? Do we make something else that's different? Oh, and did the patch come? Wasting Time is back. Hello, welcome back, Wasting Time. I'm actually gonna check quickly on the social feed. Let's see. They still haven't said the update is there, so we're still waiting. Oh, patch seems live now. Okay, I'm gonna exit and patch and see if the update is gonna download. So I need to go to my Steam library and switch to the public test realm. To those of you, to those of you out there who wanna play on the public test realm, basically you need to activate the public test realm by going into the game beta tab. So right click on Torchlight 3. Right click on your Torchlight 3 from your Steam library, click on properties, then click on betas at the top, and then type secret alpaca level and click on check code, and that would add a new item in the select the beta you would like to opt into. A new item under none, opt out of all beta programs. You would see public test realm. An error occurred while updating. Okay, I think. Missing executable. What? My executable is missing? Alright, let me restart Steam. Maybe I just need to restart Steam. Let's see now. Okay, it's updating. Let's see how quickly it would update. Normally it's small. Normally it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe sometimes 800 megabytes. Unless we have to download the full game, but that would kind of suck if we have to down the... Oh wait, it's making me download the full game, really? Really? GG. It's either a big update, or it's making me download the full game. .6 gigabytes. Well, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while, like 14 minutes. Let's see if there's any patch notes or something. I'm gonna try and check if there's any patch notes on Steam. Just a moment, I'm gonna share my browser with you. I guess there's no patch notes yet. So let me share my Discord and my Firefox. I'm not sure what you would be able to see. Do you see the Discord or the Firefox? I think you see Firefox, not the Discord. What if I remove Firefox and bring Discord? Okay, Discord doesn't seem to be sharing the screen. That's strange. I'm not sure why Discord is not sharing the screen. But alright, let's just look at Firefox in the meantime. And see what we can do there. Community page. There is no update yet. No patch notes yet. So yeah, it's still updating, so there's not much I can do. Well, how far is the update? It says 13 minutes left. This is kind of boring, but I didn't expect such a big update. I've already downloaded 1 gigabyte, but yeah, there's 4.5 more left. So what should we look at? We can look at some of the stuff here. I'm gonna quickly check on Discord. There are 2 testing NPCs available, one with all the new gear found near the stairs and one with that randomizes your gear found on the docks. Okay, so this NPC with the new gear would be interesting. I'm probably gonna go for that one. How's the update going? They didn't say how long public test run will be, but until the update is live. So I'm assuming 1 or 2 weeks. If the update is live on the regular server on the week of the 21st of December, then that's until when? If it's live on the week of the 14th of December, like 15th or 16th of December, then that's until when we can enjoy PTR. Most likely the week of the 14th, around 14th, 15th or 16th of December is when they're gonna give us the big update for the live server. So enjoy PTR until then. Enjoy it until then. Let's see if I've missed any other chat. Extra is working on the patch notes today. I'm wondering if they're gonna do the patch notes today or whether they're gonna wait until the patch actually comes on the live server. Because keep in mind, we're on the test realm. So, I mean, it's nice to have some patch notes, probably in the Discord server, but I'm not expecting those patch notes on Steam because it's a preview. It's not the actual patch. It's gonna undergo some more changes and bug fixes after our feedback. But maybe we can see the patch notes in the Discord server. Most likely, we'll see. Maybe they could be on torchlight3.com instead of on Steam. That would still be fine if it's on torchlight3.com. That's gonna work well for me. Okay, my update is almost halfway there. Almost. Let's see. 2.2 gigabytes out of 5.6. At least my internet speed is not that bad. I've been meaning to call the internet company to see if we can upgrade our plan to something a little bit faster. Because I think our download speed right now is 80 megabits, but we can upgrade to 100, I think. Without any major change to the price. I need to talk to them later. But yeah, halfway done with the update. It's taking a while. In the meantime, what are you guys more excited about? What are you the most excited about from those things, from the things that are coming with the update? Oh, and by the way, to those of you who are Warhammer Chaosbane fans, I uploaded a new build today for Warhammer Chaosbane, which would be this build. This build was uploaded. Executing Blades 3.0 was uploaded today. And this time I included some alternative setups. Okay, I need to edit this later. Like... like this. Okay, while we're waiting, let's read here. This is what I'm most excited about, the Forged rework. What's happening with the patch? And if it's 5.6 gigabytes of new things, this is a lot. This is a lot for an update. 5.6 gigabytes of new stuff. That's a big, massive update. DaiQ says, any tips on what builds to try during PTR? Well, my tips would be forged builds and builds with the new items. Try all the new stuff. That's what I would say. Try as much of the new stuff as you can. And since Forged is reworked, try Ranged Forged, try Melee Forged, try on the other heroes some builds with the new items. Because that's gonna be pretty nice. You've only played Flaming Destroyer Realm Master so far. Well, definitely don't play the same build. That would be my advice. Try anything else. If you've played a train build, maybe try a non-train build, try a sharpshooter or disc mage. But my advice would be to try Forged. One build I can suggest to you is Fracking Strike Vortex Bomb setup. With stacking cooldown for Vortex Bomb if you can, and using Fracking Strike to build heat. That would be pretty fun one. I will be testing that one myself. Another build that you want to try would be Swag Shot. Definitely try a Swag Shot build, this skill that you're seeing here on that screenshot. I would love to test that one. And try Furnace Blast. Furnace Blast to build heat, and maybe venting with coal launch, or you can even try Furnace Blast to build heat and venting with Vortex Bomb. Even weirder setup for close range. We'll see. Furnace Blast has been reworked, Fracking Strike has been reworked, Swag Shot has been reworked, so those are things you might want to test. Spin to win builds would be very fun now, especially with the movement speed being increased as your steam goes high, as your heat goes high. And the spin to win is kind of moving normally now again. It's no longer reduced, so that's that. 3.7 gigabytes out of 5.6. It's saying 4 more minutes. I can't wait. The hype is real. The hype is real. It's 9:32. It's 9:32, so I've got like 1 hour left of streaming. In that 1 hour, I will start a forged hero. And I actually want to start it on ridiculous to see how it feels to level up a forged on ridiculous with the new rework. So that would be my thing for tonight. And after the stream, I would keep leveling it up to see how it goes. So we'll see. Although after my stream, I'm gonna have to go give my pet some medicine. But yeah, that's the new sword, that's the new mace, and there's a new shield, and there's a new offhand of the same set. There are 4 items of the same set. You need 2 items to get the set to work. And yeah, those 4 basements would be fun as well. And the transmog feature is something that I've been waiting for a long time for a transmog feature, where I can make one item look like another and where I can collect styles to use for transmogs. And there's also the Fazir. Alright, what's with the update? The update is 4.4 gigabytes out of 5.6. We're getting there. We're getting there. I couldn't imagine how bad it would have been if my internet was on the slow side of things. There's new mentions under announcements. Alright, well, we'll have to wait a little bit more. A little bit more. Any other chat messages I've missed? And this is, by the way, the new set. Doesn't this new set on the Realm Master look pretty basic? I guess it's meant to look basic, that new set. And by the way, the new set stats are so interesting. You're gonna see some very fun stuff. There's some potion-related affixes in the new set. Now that the update is here, I can actually talk about it. But yeah, there's some potion-related things that reduce your potion cooldown. So basically, you can reduce your potion cooldown to be so quick that you're almost spamming potions. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken, unless they change something since the last time they previewed us the changes. Come on, what's happening? 1 more minute, or maybe 2 more minutes. Actually 5 gigabytes out of 5.6. Never have I expected such a big patch. I'm wondering if it's downloading the full game or not. 5 gigabytes seems too small to be the full game. Let's see, Torchlight 3. The full size is... Wait, where is it installing the game? There might be something. Let me go back to the library. I think it just deleted the whole game for me and it's now reinstalling it. And that's why it's such a big update. Because my game folder right now is 5 kilobytes, 8 kilobytes. I'm not sure what happened, but somehow when I switched from the regular server to the test realm, it deleted all my install files. That explains things. So if you have offline saves, those are wiped. So they didn't manage to fix the wipe bug, the bug that deletes your single player data. They were having such a bug, and that was the reason why they didn't give us the public test realm with the gear and goblins. And yeah, that just happened to me. Unless they're storing the character saves someplace else. Maybe they're storing it in my games or something like that. Anyways, the game is patched. I'm gonna launch it and see how it goes. Then I can look into where the Woko saves are later. Wow, the sound is a bit too loud. And the sound is not a bit, it's a lot louder than I want it to be. This kind of deafened me. If someone became deaf, blame Extra for resetting my sound settings. What's this? That's new. Okay, that's new. Colorblind settings. That is definitely something new. Does it save my key bindings? Oh, it reset my key bindings. Oh boy, why? Why did you reset my key bindings? Okay, and now we're ready. Okay, I'm gonna remove the browser now. And go into the game. It's basically making me it's as if I just started the game. Oh, nice. My heroes are here. My public test realm heroes are here, which is nice. What do I make? What hero should I make? Actually, fuck that. I'm not gonna test leveling up. I'm gonna play on the Flaming Destroyer Forged for now. Failed to enter game, please wait. What? Why? Wait, that's strange. It's not letting me inside the game. Let's try and select a different hero. Okay, let's try and create a new hero. Maybe I just need to create a new hero. Okay. Let's see. Would it let me? No, it's not letting me in. Why? Okay, I'm thinking it just doesn't allow EU people, so I'm gonna do a trick. I'm gonna do a trick. Just give me a moment. I need to find the command. The command to force it to connect me to the US server. Just a moment. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna test it. So I'm gonna Alt and F4 and change my launching settings. And hopefully that works. And Mr. Chi, welcome to my channel. Tips. The tips I can tell you is to, for example, are you gonna play on the test server or on the regular server? That's the first thing I need to know. What server you're gonna play on. My tip would be start wife binding your weapons. Keep wife binding your weapon with wife bound scrolls, because that gives you 20% extra stats to anything but legendary. So legendary things you cannot wife bound, but anything that's not legendary you can wife bound. Let's go and find the NPC, by the way. This is the NPC with the new items. I've got the full new set. Code Snap. Okay. I'm gonna put this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this here. Okay. Just checking now. Faster cooldown for potions. When hit below 25%, freeze nearby enemies for 2 seconds and gain frost skin, ignoring the next 3 sources of damage taken. 60 seconds cooldown, so... okay. Effect ignores 3 additional... Okay, 6 sources of damage ignored. This is amazing. You can stack that with the ice shield and with frost skin. From the ice relic, and it's gonna be pretty nice. Cast movement skill, gain 25% movement speed for 5 seconds and become immune to slow. Okay. Kill elite, gain lucky adventure. Okay. So it has to be elite, it doesn't matter which type of enemy it is. Lucky adventure is twice as effective, so that's 20% item luck and 40% item luck and 20 movement speed with the set bonus. Healing and skill shrine duration increased by 20 and by another 20. So this one I definitely don't care about much. This one, servo driven uppercut, critical mass. Damage with critical mass? What is critical mass? Critical mass. Oh, they've renamed Furnace Blast to critical mass. Oh, I need to test this. Let's just compare quickly. I'm gonna remove this and put this there, and let's keep rolling now. Toy Makers 2. That's the new stuff. Cast a cooldown skill, gain a clockwork part up to 10, max of 1 per second. Cast Summoning Smash, removes all clockwork parts and summons an explode bot for each part removed. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's put it in the storage. So, new gear. Pretty fun new gear, to be honest. It's not giving me much legendaries, so I'm gonna probably have to use whatever I've got and try and farm some stuff later. Because I don't have much time, so I'd rather just start playing. I'm gonna try a bit more to maybe get one more legendary. Mountain King Powdrons, okay. So I'm gonna go for the Cuirass Powdrons and something else later, whatever I find. So let's equip some of those things. Let's equip the helmet for now, because I don't have a better one. The gauntlets, because I don't have a better one. And then let's equip which one of the two do we want? Now from those, which one do I need? Cold launch or crit chance? I'm gonna go for crit chance. And I need a weapon. For now I'm gonna use this one. And I need a cannon. So let's just use whatever we've got here. And that's kind of our setup for now. Let me go and sell some stuff.
Ain't I seen you around before?
And let's do some fuzz here. And hi Terry the Tank, welcome back Terry. But yeah, Mr. Chi, regarding tips again, as I said, sorry for being kind of slow on this. Regarding tips, if you don't care about the difficulty, about the badges, about the difficulty badge, my advice would be for a new player, don't play on ridiculous, play on hard or on normal. If you, however, want this badge here, this shield, which is something cosmetic next to your name that other people can see. If you want other people to see your shield, your badge, then start on ridiculous. But if you don't care whether others would see this or not, then start on normal. It's much smoother on normal or hard to do it. And yeah, make sure you're wife binding all your findings, all your blue items. You can't wife bound legendary items. I've got videos about tips, and right now at the top of my head I can't think about those, but on my YouTube channel I've got some hints and tip videos. If I remember something as I go, I would tell you. Also, if you tell me what class you're playing, I can tell you what skills are good and what skills aren't. Right now, I've got all my skill points respect, so I will go fracking strike first. There's some improvements on when you level up a skill. New sound and new animation. And those are things I notice. Oh, I put too many points there. Where's my forged station? Back? Yeah, I keep doing that. Oh, I keep clicking too much. And Mr. G, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club. And again, sorry if I'm not paying too much attention. I will try to give you more attention in a moment. I'm just trying to quickly figure out some stuff to sort out some things here. And once I'm done, I can pay more attention to the chat, everyone in the chat, including Terry and Gary. Gary says, so I bought Torchlight 3 and guess what? I left Genshin for it. It's so fun, though I still think they should include a reset of skill points. I'm so tired of all that skill point craps. I'm also tired of games that don't give me full respects for free and want me to grind my ass. I'm also tired of this. It's 2020, almost 2021. I know many people love having to grind to respect, but I'm one of the people that just... it's unnecessary grind for what? Who wins from this? No one really wins from forcing us to grind for some skill points. Let's get Firestorm. Let's get Blazing Pure. Blazing Pure I'm gonna max out. Let's get Magma Burst. And Ignition Source. And more Energizer. For now this would be my setup. I messed my skill point allocations, so... Not skill point allocations, I mean the key bindings. It reset my key bindings. What will I have here? I don't have Cloak of Flames. I can probably put 1 point into it. Nimble Flames. Let's put Nimble Flames here, maybe. What am I missing? Oh yeah. Maybe I can do it like this for now. Critical Mass I'm not gonna use now. So maybe use this here. And let's do some Fazir. Anchored, And Terry was asking if this is live or test. This is the test server. This is the test server. And I think only people from the US can access the test server, which is pretty strange, because so far that hasn't been the case before. Wait. Steam? Heat? Wait, what's Steam? How do we build Steam? Wait, what? How? Steam increases, wait. Most Forge combat skills build up heat. Once enough heat is built, using a vent skill will expand heat as an attack, generating steam. Oh, really? That's the system? Ah, this sounds so boring. Now, not only do you have one thing, but you have two things to manage. Steam increases movement speed and causes basic attacks to deal. So now that there's gonna be steam builds where you're not spending your steam and where you're only spending heat, so you can get this extra bonus damage. So basic attack builds would stay on full steam. What does the basic attack say? Steam slowly decays over time, so heat doesn't decay, but steam decays over time. Some skills can also spend steam in other ways. Oh, basic attacks would spend 20 steam. So basic attack builds would be pretty fun on the Forged now with this thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to change some things. I wanna change my not key bindings, but I wanna replace the skills to be in different places. Okay. And yeah, you can do single player on PTR and you can do multiplayer on PTR as well. You can do both of them, single or multiplayer on the PTR, depending whatever you want. Although I'm not sure if it would even let you do single player on the PTR, but if it does let you, that's pretty nice. So if for EU people the PTR works offline, that's fine. So you still are getting to test the new stuff. You're just not connecting to the server, and that's fine. That's understandable. So this is 3 explode bots. This is up to 10 explode bots. Oh, this would be so fun with the explode bots. I can see the summoner forged build. It's very... Okay, it's not that very hard. I was gonna say it's very hard to tell if my Steam is full, but it's not really that hard. It's actually pretty easy. But yeah, I'm loving the new fracking strike. The new and improved fracking strike. Let's try it here against those. But it's actually underwhelming in regards to damage, maybe. Maybe because I'm on ridiculous and my items are not perfect, maybe that's why. Yeah, that's pretty interesting how they've reworked it. And the best part is apparently... Oh no, the spin to win is still broken. It's still moving super slow. Well, when they were showing us a preview a couple of weeks ago, you were actually moving fast with the spin to win, but look at that. It's moving like a shopping cart with the foot brake on. It's still moving super weird. So spin to win builds are still they still look weird because of that weird stuttering thing. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with them not fixing the spin to win to actually move. It's moving so slow still. It just... I don't agree with their logic why it has to be that way. With their logic that it's that way so you have to move out of danger instead of keep spinning. No one would start moving with the normal movement like this. Who uses this to move out of danger when you have things like this? This is what you use to move out of danger. And in order to do that, you need to stop spinning regardless of that. So their logic regarding why they're making the spin to win move this in this weird way is just not valid. Because no one uses the basic movement, this movement, to move out of danger. Unless ramming robot is in cooldown. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy playing tonight with the Forged. I'm gonna be testing ranged builds, melee builds. I'm gonna be testing all sorts of builds on it. And did they improve Blazing Pure or is it just me? It seems like Blazing Pure is better at picking targets. Okay, let's check critical mass now. I wanna check some of the other reworked skills. Swag shot and critical mass. So I'm gonna replace this quickly. And I'm gonna use this quickly. Oh, they renamed it to pressure shot instead of swag shot. Oh, it uses steam. Pressure shot uses steam. Oh, that's not good. It would have been nice if it used. It would have been nice if it used heat. All right. So I'm gonna just use this for now. Shotgun blast is pretty slow. So they've nerfed shotgun blast and made it very, very slow. I hope they've given it a damage boost, because if it's shooting this slow, it better have a better damage than before. Although the damage, 160% chest gun damage seems super bad for this attack speed. In fact, it seems worse than anything else I've seen on the forged. Okay, let's try the furnace blast rework. Nah, there were no enemies nearby. Oh, we can't use skills anymore that we don't have. Wait, that shouldn't be the thing. Because I can use other skills I have 0 points into. So why not servo driven? I can't use servo driven, but I can use other skills I have 0 points into. So servo driven seems broken. See, I can use this with 0 points, I can use this with 0 points, but I can't use steam powered. Oh, they've renamed it to steam powered. It's a steam spender. So basically you only have two heat builders, with this one also building heat on this side of things, and 2 steam spenders. Then here you have 1 heat builder, 2 heat builders. This one also building but being on cooldown. Then you have this is a vent, this is a steam spender. This is a steam spender. Pretty disappointing in regards to some things, but other things are impressive. I want to check this. But it's interesting because you have some weird synergies, and you can adapt to this mechanic, learn it, and then make some builds that keep the steam up and don't use it, don't spend it. Or you can have builds that are focused around steam and using as much as you can, as fast as you can. Which would mean using as much steam as you can, as fast as you can. Removes all heat and steam. How much heat and steam? Oh, I need my steam to be above a certain threshold. Well, it needs to say so. It needs to say so. Requires minimum X heat, requires a minimum X steam. Because you only tell people removes heat and steam, but you don't say to people how much you need to be able to activate it in the first place. And hey Gwaint, this is not a new level 46 on the PTR, it's an old level 46 on the PTR. I'm just using some of the new things. I'm using some of the new stuff. Let's see. Cold Snap. Let's test Cold Snap. I want to test Cold Snap. Where is Cold Snap? Wait, Cold Snap doesn't work? Is it just me or is it broken? Yeah, it's broken. So Cold Snap, the first broken thing I'm finding. Maybe it doesn't work on Forged. Okay, let me quickly. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, code snap, basically, pretty broken. It seems to freeze the enemies, but it doesn't teleport you. And yeah, it is a new legendary skill. It's supposed to teleport you. It's supposed to teleport away, leaving behind a sub-zero Arctic blast, which freezes enemies for 2 seconds. It's a skill from the new set, from the Winter Weave set, from the shoulders. What else do I wanna try? Okay, let's put this back where it was. And they're saying that we're no longer gonna have problems with the quests. Well, surprise, surprise, I'm already having problems with my first mission. With the silky webbing. It's not dropping. Let's kill some more spiders, maybe it's gonna drop. That silky webbing. I'm gonna be laughing so hard if this quest can be completed after they spend so much time trying to make sure the quests are actually doable without problems now. On my first mission I try. Do you know if all the AoE bugs have been solved? Which AoE bugs could you elaborate? I'm not sure which bugs you're referring to. Maybe they didn't add the new quests in this build. Maybe this build doesn't contain the new quests yet. 1000-volt burst? Well, I can check it for you, but we'll see if it's broken. Flamethrower car active ability. I can try this one as well. Alright, obviously first quest broken. I need to go back to... Can I go...
Cast that spell here.
Yeah, GG, they fixed stuff. Not... you asked for electrode. Let me test it for you. 1000-volt burst. It was the tier 3. Oh, I probably don't have tier 3. What tier is it here? Okay, I've got respectacles, so I can test it for you in the fort and see. And yeah, I'm gonna use it on a dummy. Dummy is more than enough for me to test this. Wait, last I played there was no dummy in the game. When I last played this, what was the button? F? F. By the way, this is the pet perch. You can put pets here. you can display a pet of your choosing. Although the interface is broken, but basically when you click here, you should be able to select a pet and to select which pet to stay here. And there's gonna be rooks and other things where you can put the pets, like a pet bed. You can click on the pet bed and you would be able to select which pet to place on it, and the pet would just chill there. It can be any pet but the one you're using, so any non-active. And this is the transmog station. This is the transmog station where you can apply styles of one item onto another item. So first you have to unlock the styles. So if I take this style, I can unlock it. And you unlock the style by paying gold. How do I do it? Transmog it. And now I can transmog this style. I think it's still buggy and broken, but yeah, I changed my boots layout and design. And you also have dice, but the dice you have to find as drops. But yeah, let's go put the dummy. Where is the dummy? Dummy. Oh, and another thing. Let me show you. Control. You see, you can decide how high it goes. So there's no more clipping, and you can put things vertically, which is pretty nice. Okay, so on the dummy, first of all, I need to get some spectacles done here. Just a moment. Arrow card. Alright, you wanted to test this, let's test it. I probably picked the wrong skill. I should have picked something so I can build the thing quicker. Should have put the point into chaotic strikes so I can dump. Okay, let me go get chaotic strikes. Oh, and this actually says it doesn't say anything. 1000 volt burst increased relic energy gains. Oh, they've removed it. That's how they fixed the 1000 volt burst tier 3 being broken. Instead of trying to fix it, they just removed it and replaced it. While 1000 volt burst is buff is active, increased relic energy gains by 50%. That's what they've added. Well, that's one way of fixing it, removing the thing that was broken and giving you 10 times more damage than it needed to. Yeah, that's how they fixed it. Yeah, Fazir shows up now. 125. 125 is equal to... Let me check the damage with my basic attack. 1200, 1200. Yeah, it's actually doing the tier 3 bonus is now doing 50% damage. Or maybe not 50. Maybe it's not doing 50. It's more like 100% damage. 100% weapon damage. Maybe even more. I'm gonna try it again one last try, and then I can go and check the flamethrower car thing for you. Alright, let's wait for the poison to end. It doesn't do damage over time. So each of those would only hit once. But the duration is not 50% but 100% on tier 2. If I remember correctly, it was 50%. And this one, it doesn't give you what seconds. Oh no, it gives you 3 seconds. Still is okay. Well, all right. Let's go check the Realm Master quickly. You wanted to check the flamethrower card. And you're playing WoW Classic and waiting for this update. Fair enough, fair enough. Now let's check the... what did you want to check about the flamethrower car active? What did you say was broken there? Because I can't remember what exactly was broken with the AoE of the flamethrower car. The tier 3, what was broken about it? The 8 firebows that deals kills current weapon damage. Yeah, it's still doing those fireballs. It's still doing those fireballs. You mean all of them would hit the boss? Let me check it again. I think all of them can hit. Because I did multiple amounts of damage with this one. If you're seeing it, because I can't tell, I really can't tell myself. But it looks like multiple of those things are hitting. But isn't it supposed to be like that? Each fireball is a separate projectile, separate entity. So I don't think this is I don't think this is broken. I think this is how it's supposed to be. Each fireball having its own projectile and being able to hit on its own. Okay. There's not much left. Is there anything else you guys want me to show you? I've got a few more minutes. You talk to Mayhem. What else do you want to see? I'm gonna stream some more tomorrow and show you more things tomorrow. But for now, you've got 1-2 more minutes to ask me to show you whatever else you want to see. He wanted to look into all strong KoE abilities. And that's interesting. If you wanted to look into all strong KoE abilities, that's... So Onslaught, I want to see how Onslaught is doing.
Can't do that.
I'm just gonna quickly go and check Onslaught. See if they changed Onslaught's range. I hope they really changed the range, because it's such a nice skill, but the range of Onslaught is just, yeah, it's still not fixed. I mean, not fixed, but it's still not rebalanced. Onslaught is still pretty short range. It's like a joke to have such a short range on such a nice skill. I should be able to hit my dummy from here. Actually, let's say from here I should be able to hit my dummy. But I can't. See, the center of the Onslaught is here, which is barely, and there's barely any distance between me and Onslaught. So I have to be, no, a little bit closer. The distance between me and the dummy is how far Onslaught goes. And that's definitely something they need to change. Not the damage, not anything. It's just, it needs to have longer range. The damage is fine. The only thing it needs to have is to be able to cast it further. Another thing they fixed is explosive arrow. But they fixed it before, so... Explosive arrow was fixed before, but Onslaught, yeah, it's just the way it was before. Nothing changed there. Let's see the Bane, if anything changed with the Bane. Arachnid Assault. Spectral Spider remains the same. I'm seeing Venomous Maw remains the same, from what I can tell. Poison Nova remains the same. 8-legged allies. Yeah, I think those things remain the same. Miasma remained the same. Let's look at the other skills quickly if, in the next couple of minutes. Those things remain the same from what I'm seeing. Let's check here. This remains the same, this remains the same. Yeah, I think they haven't touched those. Oh, tomorrow I'll be streaming in the evening. Probably I'm gonna be doing a video about the patch, if we have patch notes. If we don't, I'm gonna wait for the patch notes until the video. And maybe make it the day after tomorrow, when I have more information, when I've tested. But for today I think that's gonna be it. Cause yeah, it's 10:31 PM here, so it's time to say goodbye. I'm gonna quickly check the chat. Wasting Time says, I wish I had more time to play. I'll play on Christmas. Well, maybe we can't group up because you said you had bad internet problems. But yeah, sometimes I wouldn't mind grouping up with some people to do some PTR stuff. And yeah, Gwent, the new Forged is very weird, because you have steam and heat, and you build heat and you spend heat, and spending heat builds steam. Steam dissipates, heat doesn't. And servo driven, fracking strike, furnace blast, and shotgun, no, not shotgun, swag shot are the 3 steam spenders. And you only spend heat, you only vent heat with vortex bomb and with co-launch, and you can only build heat with rapid strike, shotgun blast, and shotgun blast is very slow now, and with cyclone mode and rapid fire. Sounds familiar. Definitely sounds familiar, like Kiwa. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I will keep playing a bit after a while, after I give my pet some medicine. keep it cool, Struck until tomorrow or next time we see each other. Goodbye from me and see ya.